Hi guys, this is Dr. Sadasivam once again with you. And today we are going to talk about a very important concept. And that's the concept of three important value disciplines. And this concept has been elaborated by very famous, distinguished professors. One is Michael Treacy and the other one is Wiersma. We have talked about these three important value disciplines, and those three are: one is product leadership, the second is operational excellence, and the third is customer intimacy. Now, when you talk about three value disciplines, which one does an organization require? That's the first question that comes to our mind. Can you please answer this question? Which of these three is most important? Now, if you have thought that all the three are needed in an organization, you are right, but not 100%. You are partly right. That is because when organizations require all the three disciplines, the organizations have to focus on one particular discipline to excel. And what is that one discipline? It depends on what the organization does. It depends on the ecosystem in which the organization works. Just to give you a simple analogy, to protect our country's borders, all the four are important. Your army is important, your air force is important, your navy is important, and your inland security is as important as all the other three. But which one of these four are most important? That depends on the country. If yours is a landlocked country, then you may have more focus on army. And if yours is an island surrounded on all the four sides by water, then navy needs to be given a lot more focus. Now, taking this analogy to organizations, what kind of organizations require focus on what specific discipline? So before we dive deep into what is required, let's find out what these value disciplines are and what value do they hold in this particular context. Like, for example, customer intimacy is extremely important. Now, to understand customer intimacy, please have a look at this video.
ओ बोले साथिया देखी जो शोखी तेरे प्यार की ओए ओए आंचल में भर ली हमने सारी बहारें संसार की नई अदा से हम इतराए पाई खुशी लुटाए हमें क्या हो गया है हमें क्या हो गया है मिलो न तुम तो हम घबराए मिलो तो आँख चुराए हमें क्या हो गया है हमें क्या हो गया है.
Now, what does this show us? This clearly shows us one thing, that the food what we eat in a five-star hotel is very different from the food we eat in a bandara. Both the food are almost same, your rotis, your sabjis, your vegetables. But the only thing different in a bandara meal or in a home-cooked meal is that love that comes along with the food. I'm not trying to say that love is absent in a five-star hotel. Yes, they treat you well, they make you sit, they make you feel comfortable, all that is done. But you know where I'm coming from. The love with which your mother feeds you, the love with which your sister serves you in a plate is different from the love with which a waiter serves food to you in a dining table, in a five-star hotel. Right? So coming to the second value system, we talked about customer intimacy, we talked about operational excellence. This operational excellence part is done far better in a five-star hotel. When you talk about operational excellence, you talk about productivity. How fast is he able to do greater things in a shorter time? The ratio of your output to input and host of other definitions and metrics is what the operational excellence people in a five-star hotel do, right? When the chef cooks, is properly disciplined, wears the right uniforms, he has a headgear to prevent hairs from falling in, hygiene aspects, needs to wash his hands, sanitize his hands, there is a specific checklist that does that, there is an audit mechanism which audits and inspects if he's doing the job properly, if he's following all that SOS properly, there are laid out standards, there are laid out manuals, there are inspections, etc. People who don't do that, they are punished, memos are given, host of other things. So typically if you look at things from an operational excellence perspective, we know how we score as far as operational excellence is concerned in our own households, right? And the third is product leadership, where you make the best of the best product. You don't need marketing, you don't need customer intimacy, you don't need anything else. The product is so powerful that it sells. It's been a monopoly. So those are the companies which focus most of their attentions on developing the right products with the right USPs, so that there is no other company around which can compete with that specific company in terms of its unique sales propositions. And that's exactly where I'm coming to. As far as product leadership is concerned, I can't think of any other company, but one company that comes to my mind is this Huawei Technologies in China, which manufactures a specific component for cellular telephones, which no other company in the world has. You can call it monopoly, but in spite of that, this company has been in existence for a very, very long time, right? It could be because of so many factors, but over a period of time, they have developed such powerful economies of scale that the entry barriers are very, very strong. Entry barriers. It's not very easy for a company to get into that area and then excel in that particular product is what we are talking about. And we will be putting up a separate video detailing each aspect of what that company is, what it does, how it competes in the international market. There will be a complete case study on this, which I will be putting up in another video. And I request you all subscribe to this channel and then be benefited. Do put in your comments down below. Also press the notification bell so that whenever we release videos like these, you will actually get a notification. Okay guys, this is Dr. Sadasivam signing off till we meet again. Bye bye, Jai Hind. Have a great day.